Hello friends, welcome to Nityaves Academy, and today we are going to discuss one of the important poem of Philip Larkin, and that is Toads Revisited. As the title suggests, Toads Revisited refer to an earlier poem named Toads, which Philip Larkin wrote in March 1954, and after 8 years in October 1962, Toads Revisited was written, which was a sequel of Toads. It was published in his famous poetry collection, The Whitsun Wedding, in 1964. Now we will start its summary. In the first stanza, the poet say, actually before asking anything, he expressed an imaginary. He used an imaginary of a park in which he is roaming. He said that a person should feel here better than the place of work. The lake, the sunshine, the grass to lie on make it a beautiful place. Poet here wants to say that it is a better place than the place of his work, and it should be a happier experience than having to go to the work. Now, in the next stanza, the poet used the word blurred, which means obscure. He says that the children who are making noise in the playground, that obscure noise, and the girls who are wearing nurses, or the girls who are wearing black socks, these all things make it a beautiful place. He used the last two lines, not a bad place to be, yet it doesn't suit me. He wants to say that it's not a bad place, it's a good looking place, and it gives him a peaceful moment. But then he clarified his emotions that yet it doesn't suit me. He says that then also this environment cannot suit him, it does not suit him, it don't feel satisfactory here. Now, from the next stanza, he talked about those people who don't have any work and they are just unemployed, or they are just roaming with aimlessly. He talks about them. He said that at the afternoon you have met with such a person who is here he used pulsed old step takers, means an old person, and the here-eyed clerks who you have met them. And in the fourth stanza, he talked about the patient who are just admitted in the hospital, or who are living in the hospital, who are faced any accident and who are suffering from the injuries. And the characters in the long coat, deep in the little baskets, means that type of persons who don't have any work and they are just like beggars, and they don't have the place to keep their clothes, and so avoid the cold weather, they are just wearing the long coats all day. He is talking about those aimless persons, or the beggar type persons. Now, in the fifth stanza, he talked all dogging the toad works. Here he used the word dogging, means the persons who just want to escape themselves from this toad work or this heavy work, or they just want to escape themselves from the daily routine by their stupid or weak. The poet here see them as stupid persons, or the weak persons who don't want to do work. Think of being them. Here the poet used the word. Here the poet used an irony word. He say that think about these peoples. Are you also want to become like them? And hearing the hours chime, what the people are doing all the day? They are just passing their time by watching other people's activities and listening other people's activities. Now, in the sixth stanza, the poet say that watching the bread dealer, what these empty peoples are doing, who are just escaping themselves from the hard work, they are just watching those peoples who are delivering bread to the other people's home, and the sun by clouds covered, or just they are watching the skies and the clouds which are covering the sun, and the children's going home, and those children's who are going home from the playground or the school, they are just sitting silly and just watching their activities and think of being them. Here the poet used again an irony, that he says that think about these peoples. Are you also want to become like them? If you will avoid the work, if you will escape your work from the toad work or the hard work, then you will also become the part of these peoples. Now, in the seventh stanza, the poet talked about these people's failures. He said that these people who are not doing any work, their life is just failure. They are just sitting. Loveless means the persons who don't have any work and they are just using hated word for the others, and he says that nowhere to go but indoors. He says that these peoples don't have anyone, any social relationship where they can go to celebrate anything, or no friends but empty chairs. And in their homes also there are no friends. They don't have any social relationships with the people, and their chairs are also empty at homes. Means the peoples are don't want to talk with these type of peoples who are unemployed and who are not doing any work, and they are just silly sitting. Now, in the next stanza, the poet talked about himself. He said that give me my intre. Intre here means that the poet want to say that give me my work. I cannot live without a hard work because I not want to live a life of unemployed person. My love haired secretary. Here he used a imaginary of a person who is just secretary of him. He indicated about that person, and he say that whatever work I am doing, I am happy with that. I want to do hard work. I not want to sell city, and I not want to be unemployed. He says that he likes a lot this work, that up to the end of his life he want to do this road work so that his life get meaningful. He not want to sit meaninglessly. In the last line of the ninth stanza, help me down cemetery road. Here he used here the word this cemetery road about the time and up to the time of his death. He indicated this. So all over this poem, the Toads Revisited is the sequel of the Toads poem, and it's very necessary just first to read the poem Toad, so that you can fully understand the meaning of the this poem Toads Revisited, what point actually want to say here. I have given link in the description box of the poem Toads, so just have a look of that poem first, and after that you will better understand this poem. So we will meet next with one of the important work of Philip Larkin. Till then, keep practicing. Thank you.